So dear friends, before I begin today's video, there is something I want to address. I've been noticing this in the comment section. Some of you might notice that sometimes I don't respond to your comments. It's because maybe at that time I have so much things going on, but whenever I have time, I settle down and respond to all of you. So every comment that is written in any of my videos, just be rest assured that I read those comments one by one. So I take my time. I come here to encourage you, to give you hope, to inspire you so that you keep on searching. Searching for love online is not easy, and I said it's very difficult, but not impossible. That is why we keep on getting online dating success love stories. If it was impossible, then no one was going to succeed on the dating apps and sites. But what is very surprising, and sometimes it is irritating, guys, you know I'm transparent. Most of my babies, they know me. When I'm angry, I will show you that I am angry and I disagree with that. And that's why I am addressing this. So you find a lady coming in the comment section and writing that I am giving up. You know, online dating does not work. I better be single. Dear sister, if you have come to that conclusion that you have decided to give up, you know, online dating doesn't work, you better stay single. Keep it to yourself. Give up alone. Don't come and try to take other people with you, because I'm trying my best to be here for you. I created this platform to inspire, to encourage. So I don't agree with any negative energy that comes here, because it's like you're messing up with everything that I do. Whereby exist ladies, when they succeed, like today's video, they tell you, Bella, keep on encouraging, keep on telling people not to give up, because you kept saying, guys, don't give up, guys, pray, you will succeed. Every time I was down, I felt like giving up. I could even tell God I am tired. Then come watch your videos. You're telling us, guys, don't give up. Guys, please pray. I could go back and tell God, God, please forgive me. I have come back again. Help me in this journey. I want to keep on trying. So due to that, that's why I succeeded. That is why I am here sharing my success love story. So let's give up alone, guys. You are free to do what you want to do for your life, but bringing negative energy to my platform, I'm not going to agree with that. And next time I find such kind of a comment, I'm going to delete it. Hope you all understand. So let's go to our today's video, guys. I am very excited, and while preparing for this video, I was telling myself, Bella, calm down, because I'm so happy, guys. I'm about to explode. Today's video is going to be a story time of a Tanzanian lady by the name of Jacqueline, 36 years old, who found unconditional love, a guy who loves her, a guy who spoils her. Oh my God, what can I say? She found a quality guy, but it was after 9 good years of searching for love on the dating apps and sites, of facing lots of challenges. And when I listened to this story, because I listened to the story before bringing it here, I was shocked, very shocked, due to the things that Jacqueline went through on the dating apps. And you're going to know everything, guys. I'll tell you into details, because it will help you so much. It will give you more energy to keep on pushing until you find the right guy, until one day I come here and tell your love story, like how I am telling Jacqueline's love story. Are you ready, guys? I know you are. Grab a glass of wine, a glass of water, some popcorns, juice, anything to keep you company as you enjoy this love story. Let's get started. So I am starting Jacqueline's love story with a bit of her past love relationship experience. And this is very important, because most of her past love relationship experience will be on the dating apps, which I know most of you will relate and appreciate and get to learn from it. So dear friends, Jacqueline tells you that in 2014, that is when got to know about online dating, was on social media, popped up an advert of a dating app. And she was like, okay, let me give it a try. So tried a bit, did not understand much, and left everything as it is. And then kept on with her life, came across a Tanzanian guy, they started dating, all was good at first, but later things turned to bitter. Yeah, so she was going through a lot in that relationship. In the end, it ended, but ended so badly. So after that relationship ending badly with a Tanzanian guy, was on social media again, came across another name of a dating site, which was Afro Introductions. So when saw that, was like, okay, let me just register and give it a try. Did not have even an idea I am registering to this dating site so that I can find a white guy. No, that wasn't in her mind. She only wanted to find true love. So yeah, registered, like I said previously, and started chatting with people. That is when discovered there were white guys on Afro Introductions. So started chatting with these white guys. The first white guy to chat with on Afro Introductions, it all started very well. The guy was telling her sweet words and seemed to be serious with her. Then came this question. Guys, I don't know how many times I've been asked this question. Sometimes a lady that watches my videos, has been watching my videos, because most of you come and be like, Bella, I've been watching you for so long, you know, it's been 3 years, it's been 2 years of watching your videos, and then you come to ask me, Bella, I met this guy on a dating site and he is asking me if I am submissive. What does it mean? I always get irritated a bit, like, how could you ask me such kind of a question? I have done videos here on my channel and explained very well. If you are on the dating sites and apps and a guy says that is looking for a submissive woman, what he means, because the submissiveness that we all know, especially African women, even the Bible talked about a woman being submissive, you know, to the husband. But this should be willingly, not that your husband is forcing you to be submissive towards him. It's such a good thing, very normal, that makes a healthy marriage. Because if you are submissive to your husband and then your man respects you, that's so good. So Jacqueline comes across this white guy on Afro Introductions, all was good, then asks her, are you submissive? Then Jacqueline was like, what does that mean? Had to run to Google. Mr. Google, what does submissive mean? Mr. Google brought up the answer that submissive means. She read and was like, if that's what it means, then yes. Went back to this white guy on Afro Introductions and told him, yes, I am submissive. But now, with the information she has, understands when a guy asks you on a dating site or app if you are submissive, or some come and be like, I'm looking for a submissive woman. Some men be like, I am submissive, but I want a dominant woman. So it is totally different, guys. I told you, these white guys, their culture, the way they do things, there are some things that they do in Africa, those things do not exist. Or even if they exist, it is for very few people. It is not something very common. But in the European world, or maybe in America, Canada, Australia, these dominant men, or men that are submissive and they want a dominant woman, it's so normal. And on the dating sites, when they say that, I'm going to explain it again. It doesn't mean this guy wants a lady that will respect, a lady that is calm, a lady that is understanding, a lady that listens to the husband because you are submissive to your husband. No. When they say they want a submissive woman, they are looking for a slave, a woman to treat as a slave, and you call him master. Whatever he does, you have to say, yes, my master. So he can treat you the way he wants. If you guys remember Caroline's love story, that French guy asked Caroline if she was submissive and said yes. But what that French guy did to Caroline has left a big scar in her life, not only on her body, but in her life. This guy could light candles on her bare body, could tell her, remove all your clothes, lie down, and could light a candle on this girl. Could take a hot plate of food and use Caroline as the table. That is what these online dating men mean when they say they are looking for a lady that is submissive. So if you said yes to being submissive, then get married, be ready. One day, if this guy tells you that he's gonna tie your hands, tie your legs, and start beating you up with a belt, you have to accept to everything because you are submissive. When it comes to bed matters, girl, the worst can happen to you. Because if you are submissive to this guy, you should accept, like you give your body to this guy to do anything that he wants to do with it. Whether it is something that maybe you are not okay with to do, he will still do it because he is dominant and you are submissive. When it comes to guys that are submissive and they're looking for dominant women, they want to treat it the same way. All the things I explained, a man doing to a woman that is submissive, then it should be a woman doing those things to the man. You beat him up, you treat him like a slave. If you want to spit on him, you can simply spit on him because he's submissive. Sometimes this guy tells you, you can actually, date other guys, bring them home, sleep with them, because for them, experiencing the pain, seeing the pain makes them excited. They are okay even not enjoying the goodies, but just watch you enjoying. It is something for a normal guy cannot accept that, but for them it makes them happy, excited. The whole thing of you like betraying him. It's so hard to understand, for someone who has normal brain. I always say these are sick people. And I know if there is one watching me will be like, Bella, no, we are not sick. That's our choice and I respect that. But as Black women, we are not used to that. But another thing, as a woman, when you hear someone who is submissive and wants you to be dominant on him, you can be like, it's okay. Actually, I want a man who will listen to me, who will do anything for me, and I control him. It does not always end up only that way. This week, this guy might want you to be dominant. The next week, he will want you now to be the submissive one, and he is the dominant one. So I repeat, when you come across such kind of guys on the dating sites and apps, run for your life. Run. So Jacqueline tells you, Bella, I had no idea. I told this guy, yes, I am submissive. But I thank God, this guy, after some weeks, even if I said I am submissive, he ghosted me. Because if it could have continued, I don't know where my story could have ended, really. I'm so scared when I think about it. So after that guy ghosting her, she kept on searching. Then came guy number 2. On the same Afro introductions. So they chatted with this guy, all was going well, and then asks her, are you natural? Do you love nature? Jacqueline was like, why not? Yes, I'm natural, We're natural lady. Yes, I like being around nature. So yes. And told the guy, yes, I am natural. I love nature. Then kept on chatting. But the guy kept on asking her, are you natural? Do you love nature? She said, yes, I am. Are you sure? She said, yes. So as they kept on with their communication, one time this guy was on a video call with Jacqueline and then saw this guy naked. He was naked talking to her on a video call, but seated. Then sees this guy's kids. He had 2 kids, all girls, little girls. Also naked, running towards the father, like jumping on him, kissing him, and playing around. She was very shocked and was like, then asked the guy, but why are you all naked? Then that's when the guy told Jacqueline, but I asked you if you are natural, if you love nature. Because for us, when we are home, we are all naked. If I am to get married to you, you also have to stay at home naked. But when we go out, like in the streets, we are dressed up. When we come back home, we have to remove all our clothes because we are natural. We like nature. We also have like churches. Even when we go to the church, we remove all the clothes. Even our pastors, everyone is naked. We also have like private beaches when it is summer. We all go there naked. Oh my God. Jacqueline was shocked. And I can totally imagine, the shock she had, because even if it was me, I was going to be very, very shocked that time, before coming, to Europe, because me being in Europe, I've really learned a lot of things, honestly, because I'm also curious, to know things. I ask questions to these white people and they get to explain to you. Even one time I was talking to Mwansa, guys, Stella talked of Mwansa's love story inspiring her, to keep on pushing, and was like, if Mwansa went through the things she went through and succeeded, then I will succeed. So Mwansa, oh my God, shared her love story with me and we connected on YouTube, then on Instagram, then WhatsApp. And from there, we became good friends. Even last year, she came to Italy with her family. Oh my God, the husband, the kids. I was so happy to meet them. I also posted on my Instagram and I was like, guys, I've got a friend from Zambia, and all of you are like, oh my God. Yeah, Mwansa, sis, hi. I know you're here watching. So Mwansa, one time when we were talking, she was telling me her culture shocks, and I was like, Bella, you cannot imagine. One time we went to the beach when I first came to Germany, and I noticed people who were naked. Then the husband explained to her. So Jacqueline came across a nudist. They call them nudist. Yeah. They have their own beaches. They go there naked. They appreciate nature and all that. But Jacqueline was like, hell no, I can't be into this. How can that even happen? Then told herself, oh my God, Jacqueline, you should leave these dating sites because one time you're going to meet the devils. In Swahili, we say majini. So she was like, hey, one time I'm going to meet majinis on these dating sites. It's better I log out and delete everything. And that's what Jacqueline did, guys. So after Jacqueline ending it with that guy, a nudist, and deleting everything, stayed offline, tried with our brothers, it did not work out, and again was like, let me come back. So she came back to the dating sites and came back to the same Afro introductions. And this is hard, but I'll try my best. Okay. So she joins and luckily came across a guy from Tanzania, a very cute guy, very, very cute, young. And they connected, all was super good. They kept on like communicating, even left Afro introductions and started chatting outside Afro introductions. So they could plan dates, go on dates, during the day. And Jacqueline arrived at the point where she felt like, okay, I can trust this guy. We have been doing lots of dates together and the guy seems good, is giving her the attention. When they go for dinner, he pays for everything, and takes her till home. So felt comfortable. And one time, this guy invited her to his house. And Jacqueline, because it wasn't the first time to meet this guy, was like, why not? And they are in a love relationship, guys. So yeah, that day Jacqueline prepares and then this guy comes to pick her. So picks her up and they start the journey to this guy's house. But all along the way, this guy was busy on his phone. Jacqueline kept on asking him, why are you so busy on your phone? He was like, no, don't worry, there is something I'm trying to arrange and all that. She was like, okay. Then when they reached at a certain point on the way, the guy stopped. There was a shop near. So he said, you wait for me here. I'm going to that shop to pick something. Then I'll come back. She was like, okay. So the guy went to the shop and returned. They continued their journey to this guy's house. Arriving at his house, found a friend of this guy. So this guy had 2 rooms for sleeping, a living room and a kitchen plus a bathroom. So finds this friend and introduces Jacqueline to the guy, like, this is my friend, we are living together. And in Swahili, we call shemeji, Even if it's a girlfriend of a friend or a wife of a friend, you still call that woman shemeji, and the woman still calls the guy, a friend or a brother, shemeji. Shemeji means in-law, okay, brother-in-law. Okay, so she was okay, hi shemeji and all that. They sit on the couch. Then the boyfriend leaves Jacqueline on the couch watching TV with a friend and enters his room. So Jacqueline remained there, was watching TV. Then after some time, it was lunchtime, decided they need to make some lunch. And if you are a woman, this is very, very normal, guys. I don't know these days, but I think it is still the same. Sometimes when you are dating a guy, of course you have to show him I'm a wife material. And when you go to visit, it's not that you are going to sit, and wait to be served. No, you also need to work, help out. That is how you show you are a good woman to marry. Yeah, so don't be surprised about this. Like, Jacqueline went to the kitchen with a friend of the boyfriend and they started preparing for lunch. So when they were preparing the lunch, the friend of the boyfriend hugged Jacqueline, and Jacqueline was so surprised and very angry at the guy. Told the guy, I'm your sister-in-law, why should you hug me? The guy was like, anyway, brushed it off. They kept on cooking. The lunch was ready. They all sat and ate. So after eating, returned back to the couch, kept on watching a movie. And then the boyfriend suddenly looked at his phone, was like, oh my God, I got a message from the airport. There is a package that has arrived. I need to go there to pick it. Then Jacqueline told this guy, we can go together at the airport to pick it. But the guy was like, no, don't worry, you just stay here. I don't want to disturb you. Actually, I'm not taking long. Few minutes, I will be back. Jacqueline was like, okay, no problem. So she kept on staying with this friend of the boyfriend, and time kept on going. The guy wasn't arriving, but kept on sending her messages that, wait for me, don't leave. I will arrive in no time. And if you're scared, you can go to my room, because the guy had his own room and Jackie's boyfriend had his own room. So I was like, just go to my room and wait for me there. Close the door with the keys if you are very, very scared. But he's my friend. He can't do anything wrong to you. Jacqueline had the boyfriend and decided to go to the boyfriend's room to wait for him. Jackie tells you, guys, before she locks the door with the keys, saw this guy coming with all the energy, pushing the door, and he was naked. Oh my God. Whew. He had already put on the protection, because when the boyfriend stopped at the shop to pick something, he bought a protection, because at the time he was leaving, he threw something to the friend that Jackie did not know, but later came to realize that it was the protection. So when this guy came, had put on the protection on his eggplant and jumped on Jackie. Oh my God. He raped her. Jackie tells you he raped her and raped her and raped her continuously. He came, she tells you, maybe 5 times, which was so shocking to me, because he could do it and then come back again, start all over, then come back again, start all over. She cried and cried and cried and cried. While crying, saw someone, passing on the window. And the way that guy was dressed, the one on the window, passing by, looked like the boyfriend that she met on Afro introductions. But this guy now that raped her was telling her, you can cry as you want. No one is going to hear you. No one is going to save you. So you better keep quiet. Okay? You better keep quiet. And after he finished, locked the door, went back to his room, kept on doing his things like normal, left Jackie in that room. Night came. He started all over again. Jackie tells you it was a horror night for her, because the guy kept on raping her, tells you she cried the whole night. Then in the morning, he opened the door, dressed up, picked her bag and was going out. When she arrived at the doorstep, this guy took her by force, started beating her up, and took her to the bathroom. When arrived in the bathroom, told her, take off all your clothes and take a shower. Clean yourself deeply as I watch you. So that's what Jackie did, cleaned herself up deeply, and he did that for her to remove all the traces of him on her body. Yeah, so after she finished cleaning herself, had to put on her clothes, and the guy gave her money for the transport and told her, you can now go. She refused the money, but the guy took that money by force and had to put it in her bag and pushed her outside of the door, closed his door. Jackie tells you was so hurt, so traumatized, and so embarrassed. Went back home, never talked to anyone because was feeling very, very embarrassed. So kept this to herself until some months passed. then talked to one police guy. The guy told her, you know what? You could have reported this that same day. The fact that so many months have passed, we cannot help you out. Because these two guys, it's their game. That is what they are doing. That's what they've been doing. But surprisingly, Jackie did not think that these people were doing it together. Kept on thinking that maybe the boyfriend was innocent, because the boyfriend called her and she explained everything that happened, then asked, why didn't you come back home? The guy was like, I got some things to do, that is why I couldn't get back home. But what you are saying, I don't believe it, because my friend cannot do such a thing to you. Then pretended to call the friend and then called back Jacqueline and was like, you are a liar. What are you saying? My friend says that he did not do anything to you. But the policeman told Jacqueline, no, these two guys are together. And I agree with the policeman. So Jackie, it was so hard for her to move on, was very, very traumatized, and deleted Afro introductions again. Kept on with her life, though was very, very hurt. And when I think of this lady, I'm like, I really don't know. Why should we have to go through all that? What was her mistake, guys? This girl, the only thing she wanted, the only thing that made her join Afro introductions was to find true love. But then comes across these guys that are inhuman. I felt very, very bad. And this took me back when I was still guiding her. One time she wrote to me, was so down, and told me something that touched me so much. You know, guys, when you talk to me, I tell you that I understand you, because I've been there. I have been there. So Jackie was like, I'm so tired, Bella. I don't know if I can keep on searching. This is too much. I've been on these dating sites for so long. When will I succeed? My age is going. I need a family of my own. When I look at my young ones, they are all married. Some are in the process of getting married. But I'm still here. I don't know when. And I told her, Jacqueline, I understand you. I know where you're coming from. Me too. I was there. And my situation was the worst, guys. Because I'm an orphan. Let me try not to cry. Yeah. When you are an orphan and you go through that loneliness, it's the time you wish maybe your mom was alive so that you can share whatever you're going through. You know? Sometimes you make decisions, you wish your mom was there or your dad, at least to share. At least for them to tell you, it's gonna be okay. Don't worry. Like for me, guys, I told you in my last video, at the time I was traveling to come meet my boyfriend, my husband now, I was super scared. Very, very scared. And I felt lonely. If I had maybe a mom, yes, my sister knew about it, but it's different, guys. The mother's love is different. A parent's love is different. I wished my mom was alive to tell her mom, I'm scared. You know, tell me it's gonna be fine. When I got pregnant, I remember I was very scared. What will happen to me? Because I've had bad experiences from people like losing their lives at birth. So I was super scared. And one time I dreamt my mom before giving birth telling me it's gonna be fine. You'll have your baby. So when you are single and yet you are an orphan, that loneliness is of another level. I remember, I don't know how many Christmases, when I was young, like in the teenage age, yeah, there was that family environment. We could stay with my brothers, my sisters, but then we grew up, everyone had their own families. Some of my brothers were abroad, so there are so many Christmases that I spent alone. I could pass some houses, you see, the gates are open, you know, the whole family is together. And I ask myself, when will I have my own family and celebrate Christmas together? My own family, my husband and my kids. I also remember some Christmases I could stay at my friends' houses. Remember, there is one lady I used to stay with and she had a mom. So we could go at her mom's place and I could feel at peace just having that, the mom's love, guys. Yeah, and that's how I could pass my Christmas. But it could still be at my heart, like, God, when, Lord, will it ever happen? But guys, here I am with my family, everything that I ever prayed for. And guys, if you're watching this video, you have all your parents alive, or maybe you have just one parent alive, kneel down and tell God, thank you. You are blessed. I want to tell you, you are blessed. Sometimes we go through challenges and we forget the blessings that God has given to us. Having those parents alive, treat them well, please. Treat them well. You are hearing this from someone who became an orphan at a very young age. Yeah, so everything that I went through, all the sufferings, the heartbreaks, I can say it is 100 times. Even when we come to single mothers, you guys are blessed. Because there is a woman that is single and the age is going and she's asking God, when will I have kids? They reach at a point of at least wanting just kids. You know, so you are a single mom, you don't have any guy by your side. Thank God. Keep searching. One day you will find him. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't want to be emotional, but these things touches me to the heart. And this explains to why when someone succeeds, I am so happy. Very, very happy. Because I can relate. So yeah, Jackie talked to me and was like, Bella, I don't know when. I encouraged her and told her, keep on pushing. I didn't know she went through all these bad experience on the dating apps. So her tears, her pain was also coming from what she experienced on the dating apps. And when I came to find out about it, I felt so sorry for her. I told her, girl, I am sorry. She was like, thank you, Sis Bella.